I don't know if anybody's gonna be still awake because I'm super late, super duper late. Just checking to see if it's nobody on here. I guess this will be real short. Let me see. What's up, school? I guess everybody else went to bed. It says 3 people on here. One of them might be Money Baskets. What's up, Tony P? What's up, Jackie? Okay, I got some late night. I got some night out. What's up, Udale? What's up, Sharon? What's up, Mo? What's up, Bradford, Tracy, Mona? How you doing? Oh, let me see. Make sure I got everybody. What y'all doing up so late? Why y'all not in the bed? What's up, Southern Family Customs? What's up, Dilly? What y'all up to tonight? Why y'all up so late? I had my kids was playing ball at the park today, so I was just sitting over there watching them. And oh, Bradford said researching. Tony says working on new items. What's up, Shadow? Udell says football. Who you watching, Udell? What's up, Angela? Dilly said it's 8 p.m. in Cali. That's bedtime, Dilly. I'm just messing with you. Sometimes I'll be asleep at 8 though when I'm real tired. Uh I thought y'all wanted to check my lamp out. Y'all didn't want to check my lamp out? It was frozen. It was frozen, so I just flipped it back. What's up, Sonya? How you doing? Dilly says vinyl cutting time. What's up, Massey P? How you doing? Tony P says the Eagles in Atlanta. Sonya says watching a series of Here to Heart. The Eagles and the Falcons. I watched the football game the other day, y'all. I actually watched the Michigan State versus what is it? The Sun Devils. Is it Arizona State Sun Devils? Cause a guy from here plays for the Sun Devils. He redshirted last year. They redshirted him, but he got a little yesterday or Saturday. I'm saying yesterday. Yesterday was Saturday, that's right. And then it was a controversial ending. I actually sat there and watched that whole football. Now, if somebody is playing that I know, I will watch the game. I used to, when I was in college and I used to know all the guys, I used to watch. And then I would watch some of the NFL games because some of those guys made it to the NFL. But I don't know if any of them are still in there or not. But probably not because football players don't usually play like that long. Like, a 10-year career for a football player is probably long. Let me go back up because I might have missed a couple of things. But yeah, if I know somebody's playing, I mean, I don't want to be at a football game like out in the weather and stuff like that. But what's up, Sylvia? But if it's somebody I know that's playing, I will watch. Mo says doing some research on the Cameo 3 and I'm going to receive my heat press this week. All right, Mo. All right, Mo. What heat press you getting? CB says I finished researching GM and Ford supplier info. Now watching my cousin on her own TV show. Let me see. What's up, C Block? What's up, Patty? How you doing? But I think about DTG. I think DTG is cool, Udale. I have answered that question 997 times. I mean, it's not for me. It's not something I would do. I always it's a guy that got that he used to have a DTG printer, and he talk about that. I always say watch his video because I watched his video and pretty much everything that without me owning a DTG, pretty much everything he said was the same things that I was already feeling by my research on DTG. What's up, Jazzy? How you doing? Bradford says, where's everyone buying vinyl? I gave away my secret vinyl store, Bradford. If you type in T-shirt chick secret vinyl store, that's all the places I buy vinyl from. Tony says 5 to 7 years average. Yeah, that's what I was saying. 10 years is a long time. Like um I went to school with Ronnie Hurd. I went to school with Derek Burgess, Deuce McAllister, um, Ken Lucas. Well, his name was Kenyatta Lucas when he was at Ole Miss, but he changed his name to Ken something, some other name that seemed like it could be an African name. What's up, Lisa? Who else did I go to school with? Well, um, I can't even think of his name. Doggone it, Manning, Peyton Manning, not Peyton, but Eli. He was there. It took me 5 years to graduate. On my fifth year, Eli was a freshman when I was at Ole Miss. So that's some of the guys. Mo says the swing 15 by 15. That's a good choice. You won't have to be up on under that heat with a swing away press. I started out with the Hicks 15 by 15. Angela says Birmingham, Alabama is in the house. What's up, Mark? I'm sorry, Mask. I said Mark. Mask. Max Evolution. I can't even see it. Max Evolution. How you doing? What's the best plastisol brand in your opinion, or does it depend on each plastisol color? I use Union, and that's the only plastisol ink I have used other than the Total Ink Solution and the Ryonet. But I like Union ink. I mean, it's a lot of people on here that use different stuff. I think the best thing would be test it out and see what you like. For my white inks, I like the Total Ink Solutions ink for right now, but it just take forever for it to ship here to Louisiana because it's so far away. But that's what I use. What's up, Gina Gill? What's up, Charlene? What's up, One Shot? How you doing? What's up, JP? CB says, yeah, that show is pretty interesting in their second season. Tony P says, what I cooked for dinner. I did not actually cook. My son cooked them chicken nuggets and fries. That was what they had. And yesterday we had tacos. My sister, I had been telling her about how I was going to start trying to cook restaurant foods for the kids. Like I cooked them some Cane's chicken strips. So this weekend she wanted to cook us the Taco Bell menu. So that was what we had yesterday. And that was what I had today because she had did some potato tacos and I had some left over. And that was what I ate. And the boys ate chicken nuggets and fries. What's up, Wendy? How you doing? CB says, I may be adding screws and hardware to my supply list. Let me see. Bradford says, anyone using the Epson 7710 for sublimation housing quality? That's what I use. It's okay. I don't really care for Epson much, but it's okay. I got a video that shows something that I did using it, so you could check that out. Just look for any of my sublimation videos. Let me see. One Shot is from Ontario, Canada. What's up, One Shot? How you doing? What's up? Haven't called a live before. Yeah, I'm kind of late. I usually do them a little bit earlier. Every now and then I'll get a late one. Thanks for the thumbs up, Sylvia. Appreciate that. But yeah, usually I do them a little bit earlier, but I'm glad you made it this time. Now, every day, Monday through Friday, I have two channels. The green channel, this was the first channel that I had. And then I have another channel, the T-Shirt Chick Live. This is T-Shirt Chick TV. The channel where I have on the red print squad shirt is T-Shirt Chick Live, which I call them the green channel and the red channel sometimes. So that other channel, I go live at 10 a.m. Central Time. So that would be about 12 hours from now because it's 10:11 here where I'm at. So in 12 hours, I will be live on that other channel. JP says, I love potato tacos. Mocraft says, is it best to get all your equipment before getting vinyl? I mean, it depends on you. If I can afford to buy every single thing I want, I'm gonna get everything I want. And then I'm gonna get the vinyl. When I started out, I was teaching when I started buying t-shirt equipment. And the first thing that I bought was the heat press. I bought a Hicks 15 by 15 heat press, and Walmart sells transfers. I used to print them for my son. And then, I was like, okay, I was doing more research and more and more research, and I never really saw the transfers, like the plastisol transfers, during my research. So I ended up getting a vinyl cutter, and once I got that vinyl cutter, I was able to, like, create designs quickly and not have to take so long. And the vinyl cutter would cut everything out for me, so I wouldn't have to, like, cut it out by hand, doing before, with the designs I was doing for my son. Everything is freezing up and stuff. Let me see. What's up, Imani? How you doing? Imani says, did you talk about sublimating on black or dark colors? No, I don't sublimate on black or dark colors. It's ways that you can, but you're not actually sublimating onto the black or the dark colors. And it's a few extra steps involved. Like with sublimating, all you do is print out your sheet, and then you take that sheet and you put it on whatever you're gonna be printing on, like coffee mugs, towels, whatever, and then you just press it and take the paper off. But if you're gonna be printing on color, you're gonna have to print on either flock or some of that scissor stuff with, but like that stuff is like multiple steps. I mean, that kind of depends on you. And see, like, when I got into sublimation printing, I wasn't doing it to do t-shirts, so I probably won't be buying the scissor stuff, or I probably won't be doing that, because I got into t-shirts. I mean, I got into sublimation to be able to print things other than t-shirts. One shot says, cool, good to know. Gina Gill says, need one subscriber to get 666. Please, somebody help me. Gina Gill, how many channels you do is make a channel and do it. You can do it yourself. This thing, I don't know. Camera, will you switch back to me? It keeps switching back and forth. It keeps freezing up. JP says, I'm already subscribed. One shot says, funny, I just tackled the plastisol transfer today. They turned out nice. Yeah, you can, if you got more than one page, Gina, because I got a bunch of pages. I got some from when I first started out, when I was only doing video editing, and some I have maybe 5 pages that's associated with this. What's up, Billy? Yeah, I got multiple pages. I let me see. Charlene said, that's what I did my press machine first. I've been doing this for like 5 months. I enjoy it. Now I'm working on getting my business to take off. I started off watching you for tips. Let me see. Nothing much, just chilling, Billy, just chilling, just on here chatting it up a little bit. Yeah, just chatting it up. Just if you click on her picture, Bradford. I mean, not her picture. It depends on if you're on the phone. If you're on a computer, you can, I think, click on her name or her little logo. If not, click to the right side of it or something like that. CB says, I am drawn to that lamp she made you. Switching the camera takes my all right, CB. JP says, I had a horrible time with coding screen. What happened, JP? Now, if you ever mess up a screen and put too much on there, all you got to do is scrape the excess off. Just use the thin end, and instead of like making it where the the emulsion will go up against the screen, leave it down in the bottom of the scoop coater and just like scrape it off. That's usually what I do, because sometimes you will mess up on occasion. School says Bradford on cell phones. Click the photograph on the left. Computer, the three lines on the right. Billy says I posted on the print squad group 255p screen print job. I can't even talk. Screen print job. Yeah, I got on my right here. This is the brush man and net man. The y'all remember the little video that I showed y'all a while back, or the video that I filmed a while back. For Swish Daily. I want to call them Swish Daily for some reason. Swish Dreams, where they restore basketball courts, like outdoor basketball courts. So I'm repping them today. JP says, yeah, I didn't use enough pressure and way too much emulsion on the scoop coater. Little drops everywhere. Yeah, you can always go back and scrape that off if you mess up. You can always go back and scrape off the excess, and it'll be fine. It may not look the prettiest if you have to do that. Like, sometimes the edges don't look as pretty when you do that, but it still works. And you don't want to put too much emulsion on there, because it can cause you issues when you're trying to burn your screen and stuff. Yep. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get back in shape. I think I'm start working out this week, cause when I get ready to move, I don't want to be breathing hard, carrying boxes and stuff. JP says, yes, I was so mad, but it's a learning curve. One Shot says, good to meet you. See you around. All right, One Shot. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Gina Gill says, hit the like button. I'm moving my house to another city. Yep, moving my house to another city because it's not far. It shouldn't take me, but probably really if I just was to do it all in one day. But I'm trying to do a little here and a little there, because I got people that's going to be helping me. So I'm going to take up, what's up, Frankie? How you doing? I'm going to be taking up the stuff that can fit in my vehicle starting on the 25th. On the 25th, I'll take, some stuff that can fit in my vehicle, and probably the 26th and 27th too. And then on the 28th, which will be that Saturday, I'm planning on moving everything. And then probably spend the next 2 days to try to organize everything and get it in order, because ISS is going to be from the 3rd to the 5th, and I have to be out of my apartment by the 1st. So that's what I got going on there. Let me see. Yeah, but it's not nothing too serious. Shamila says, I'm trying to purchase an exposure unit. There is the 60 watt and the 160 watt. This thing is kind of shaky. I don't know why it's so shaky like that. Got another basketball game tomorrow. I didn't realize he had a basketball game tomorrow, because he's talking about a game that's on Tuesday, because it's a little boy that he know that's going to be playing on that game. So I guess he's ready to play the little boy. I don't know. They might be teammates next year, him and that little boy. Frankie says, saying you should change the wood from the wall to something better, looks vintage. Frankie, I'm not concerned about how this look. All I'm concerned about is making money. I mean, even if these walls was slime green, I'd still be up in here working, and I wouldn't even be worried about it. But this is not my building, so I'm not going to be changing. They probably wouldn't care if I did some upgrades to make it look better, but I don't own this, so I'm not putting no money into it. I'm trying to get money out of it. That's like, I don't be concerned about how stuff looking. I just be concerned about, producing a good product and making money. I mean, you can decorate and make something look real nice, but all the money that you putting into it to make it look, however, if you're not making money, it really ain't worth it to me. So it can look like this. The walls could be slime green, and I'll still be up in here doing the same thing. What's up, Nalasia? I'm not a I'm not a fashion person. Like if y'all know me in real life, I'm a plain person. I'm not fancy. If y'all watch my videos, y'all ought to know that I wear gym shorts pretty much every day. And in the wintertime, I wear like jogging pants or jeans. I don't, y'all rarely see me dressed up on here. And even when I go somewhere, I don't really like dress. I used to dress up more before I had kids, but I'm a single parent, so I'm not trying to attract attention from nobody or nothing like this. So I'm not worried about looking fancy. Thanks. Let me see. What's up, Jimmy? How you doing? It's Sin, Sin. It's Sinisia, Sinissa, but I go by Sin, like in the Bible. Um, yeah, I still use that one. That's from my video, and I haven't had any issues with it. CB says I wore that shirt I printed to church today. 3 or 4 people inquired. I have to get a move on back to school. Kind of threw me off. Yeah, that back to school, it came quick. It seemed like this year has like flown by. Nothing much, C Block. Maxie P says over here eating Vienna sausages. All the hurricane food and water are stored. Frank Designs, JP says Frank Designs, it's all good. You feeling better? School says Patty never. I use Graph Tech, regular vinyl, and rolling VG2 for print and cut. CB says 8% shaking my head. What's up, Sim J? Sim J, I think that's how you. Yeah, if you go ahead and type it in, Sim J, you don't have to say, "Can I make a question?" That's what we do on the live streams. I answer any questions that you post on here, and we talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. What's up, Denodre? How you doing? Mo Craft says, where can I get t-shirts in bulk for a decent price? Any place that sells t-shirts online, if you have a wholesale ID, they should give you a wholesale price. So wherever you can buy them from, if it's a place in person, if you have a wholesale ID, that's gonna be your best price. What they call them a wholesale ID, a resale license. Shamila says, which exposure unit do you recommend, the 60 or the 120 watt for beginners? I don't know what those are, Shamila. I don't know those. I never heard of those. I had a U-Do when I first, well, not when I first started out. When I first started out, I used the work light. And then I moved up to a U-Do, and then I moved up to the cheapest one I could find, which is the one I'm still using. Melee says, late night creeping. But I don't know that one. All I can recommend is what I have used. I would recommend a U-Do. I would recommend work light. So I can't just say don't use a work light. But I had success with a U-Do, using it as an exposure unit, and I had success with the HBE 16x20. Let me see. How you call the base ink for dark color? I don't know too much about that. Huh? How do you call the base ink for dark colors? What do you call it? You could just use regular white ink. It's not nothing serious. You can just use like the regular regular white ink for underbase. I've used yellow for underbase before. If you watch what is it? Printing, when I was printing those Mardi Gras colored shirts, the Mardi Gras design, I used yellow for underbase because it was, I think it was three colors. It was purple, green, and yellow, I think, on a black shirt. So I used the yellow for underbase. Yeah, it do that, Frankie. If you've been on the live streams before, you probably have seen that before. It do that. Um, you the wholesale license, you can get them on. Well, in Louisiana, you can get them online. It's uh, let me see. I am not exactly. What state are you in, Malaysia? I would Google. I can't even talk. Google resale license or wholesale license. They call them different things. Wholesale, resale. Um, I would I would Google that because it may be different depending on what state you in. But you shouldn't have to pay for it. Well, I know in Louisiana you don't have to pay for it. In Louisiana, you have to pay for your occupational license, but you don't have to pay for your tax ID number or your wholesale license. You're welcome, CMJ. Patty says some of the models I like to keep up with because I do videos and like to be able to report people to YouTube. Frankie says I'm in Texas. C Block says, Scoop, I need your chair battery. I need a little juice. I'm not 100% sure, Nalasia, because it may be different for your state. But you, all I can tell you right now is you may have to Google it. Um, you'll have to go through your like with mine, Louisiana, LA taxpayer, the Louisiana taxpayer access point. I have to go there and like you have to renew it. You have to renew it like through them, and they'll mail it out to you if if you're approved or whatever. If you're not approved, I think they may mail you some out and tell you why you're not approved. But like on the website where I pay taxes at, I just go on there and redo it. But like if you Google it, it should tell you. Or if you can go on there where where you pay taxes for your state. You may go through there. I'm not 100% sure because the only place I ever had a business at is Louisiana. What's up, Easy Does It? How you doing? You ain't been on here in a minute, Easy. I hadn't seen you on here in a minute. You been hiding out. CB says live tomorrow, uncertain 5%. Gotta go. All right, thank you, CB. Thank you for stopping by. CMJ from Nebraska. Patty said thanks. Let me see. Yep. What's up, Lonnie? How you doing? Oh, let me see. A whole lot going on. If you're doing graphics, I would recommend no less than 8 gigabytes of RAM. The more RAM you have, the better. I don't save stuff on my laptop. I have external hard drives that I save them on. Cause if when you get to what's up, hustle and hard and hustle, how you doing? When you saving a whole bunch of stuff and almost filling up and overfilling your your hard drive on your computer, it starts to wear out and wear down. So I don't save stuff on my computer. I save it on external hard drives. The only thing that's on my computer is like programs and stuff like that, and stuff that's gonna be on there temporarily, and then I move it. But I would recommend something with at least the i5 if you're gonna be doing you know graphic editing. If you're gonna be doing video editing, I would recommend a what do you call it, i7. You silly C Block. What's up, Inkadink? GG with Inkadink. What's up, Sketches? What's up, DMD? What's up, Jerome? Jerome says, not sure how to start this business. Hate my job. Do I just ask people what they want on the start? If you have your equipment and everything, you done the hardest part. The now all you have to do is make you a few samples so people can see some of your work. Even if you're just making shirts for yourself or for your family or whatever. And then once you once you have a few samples and stuff, you can start showing people and telling people what you do. Make some business cards. You can make flyers. You can put flyers up in different places. You can use social media to advertise, stuff like that. And tell them you make custom shirts. You can make shirts that's not custom. Like I have had success with making like spirit shirts, for the different schools around here and stuff like that. But most of my orders come from people like whatever they request. That's mostly what I do. I don't have like a clothing line or anything like that. Yep. It's I don't even know. A bunch of people that don't have, and I'm not these positive people. It's a bunch of people that should just that come on here with craziness, y'all. I don't even be understanding. I don't have go harass people. Don't have time for it. I'm trying to take care of my business. I don't have time to be trying to see what somebody else is doing. I got too much other stuff to do. You're welcome, Jerome. What's up, John? How you doing? Inkading says how to pick which style shirts to offer on the website. Our biggest problem is our website. I don't know. I think it kind of depends on you. If you're doing custom shirts, most of my people, like I do have some people that request like female cut shirts or like different style shirts, but most of my people, they just want regular t-shirts. But sometimes you will have ladies that want like they want the ladies cut shirts. Like I just would prefer regular t-shirt if I'm gonna be wearing a t-shirt. But you can offer like the girls cut, the v-neck, or you can put options of where they can choose different things and see what they pick, and stick with the ones they pick. Like choose a few different styles that you like and see, or if anybody else on here know different styles that work out good on your website, if y'all can help Inkadink out. John Hightower says, hanging their sister was my business partner. Hanging their sister was my business partner. Huh? It's going okay, hard and hustle. I don't get a lot of sublimation orders. I need to start printing. I guess printing different things. Sorry to hear that, John. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. I mean, but it's a lot going on. It's a lot of different things going on. I don't know what happened in that situation, but we have to be careful. John says, "Do you do a lot of HTV or is it mostly screen printing?" Um, I do. I think I do more HTV than screen printing if you're talking about individual orders. But I make more money with screen printing than I do because it's usually bigger orders. But like as far as the vinyl, the vinyl printing, a lot of people come in here and just want one or two shirts. So C Block, what you got going on, dude? What do you have going on? And put my bubbles on here. John says cancer at the age of 38, but got to get back to making shirts. Yep, bubbles, JP. Bubbles. C Block said, Scoop said she can be at 50% and still win. C Block. Mocraft says, which is, what's up, Dunya Williams? Dunya Willis, I'm sorry. Mo says, which is better, sublimation or vinyl? It depends on what you're doing, Mo. Sublimation only works on polyester and it works best on white polyester, but you can do it. But it's extra steps. You can do it on darker colors, but it's extra steps to it. Vinyl, you have to weed it. I don't know which one is better out of that. I guess I would say sublimation because you can, like with vinyl, you can do like the sign vinyl and do it on different substrates like mugs and different things like that, car windows, 18 wheelers, anything that's like plastic or metal, stuff like that. But with the vinyl, I don't know. It just depends. If a lot of people order white shirts, the sublimation would be fine. But I don't get many white shirt orders. What's up, Raphael? What's up, Tavon? I'm sorry, Trayvon. How you doing? Yep. Let me see. Sketchy says, sending prayers to you and your family, John. And Raphael says, John, sorry about your loss. She might not be there physically, but you know her spirit is with you. Stay strong. Heart and Hustle says, sublimation on koozies is fire. Getting ready to do 100. No, I'm not. Netter or neater, I'm not. I have been before, but currently not. John says I get a lot of blue shirts and black. Yeah, most of my people don't. They want other colors other than white. I don't do many white shirts. They usually only take white if I don't have what they want. They'll be like, "Well, I'll take white." Um, they have ink for polyester shirts, Raphael, and they cure at a lower temperature than the cotton shirts. I mean, I think they fine. I printed a lot of them and I haven't had any issues with them. Eddie says I'm having problems with the Pro Soft Light paper. What problem you having, Eddie? Now, if you use that, I need to bring that shirt that I have at the house. That's from like 2006 or seven, somewhere off in there. And I use it now because the shirt was kind of like wore out and stuff, and I use it now for a cleaning cloth. So if I bring that shirt over here and y'all can see that the detail and stuff is still in the shirt. You can still see the design, and it's from that old. It's like 2006 or 2007, somewhere off in there. Maybe 2008, but I think it's 2006 or 7. And the print is still, you can still see what it is, but the shirt got like holes in it, and it's like a light yellow shirt, so it's kind of stained up a little bit, stuff like that. But I use Jet Pro Soft Stretch with that, but you have to contour cut it. And the best thing to do is after you print it, stretch it, and it feels just like the shirt. And it's just it's not a whole bunch to it. I've had good results with it. Hard and Hustle says hard to try to get someone to get sublimation on white poly. Trevon says, Sin, I'm ordering one of the printers you have, the HP 7110. Do you have any trouble with it? You talking about the Epson? The HP, I got the T120, and I got the HP K8600. And no, I don't have no problems with the HP printers. They good. The Epson printer, I don't really like Epson. I mean, things have been okay with the one that I have, but I have had to run like the head cleaner and stuff like that. But I really, that's one reason I'm just not getting into sublimation, because I didn't want to buy an Epson printer. Because I hate Epson. I mean, Epson, they do good customer service. If you buy a printer from them, you have issues with it, they will replace the printer and stuff like that. But I just don't really care for Epson, because experience I had with them over the years. As far as that, I mean, it's all good that they do good customer service and they will send you a new printer. But when you're having all those issues and it's using up all that ink and different things like that, that to me is not, well, I guess in the past wasn't worth it. So that's why I switched and got HP printers and a Canon printer. Sublimation don't work on cotton unless you have, I mean, you can sublimate on cotton, but like if you just buy a sublimation printer and think that you're gonna be able to you gotta buy extra stuff to be able to do it. And I've never sublimated on cotton, so I can't tell you the exact thing to do, but it's ways that you can do it. But you can, it's extra. There's extra stuff. It's not just saying, okay, I got a sublimation printer, so I'm gonna print on this cotton. That's not gonna happen. You gotta get extra stuff. Eddie says some of the prints still be on the paper. Travis said, oh, Trayvon says KA600, that one. Yeah, that one I've had for over 10 years. It's good. Hard and Hustle says, thanks for the video on how to cure inks with the heat press. You're welcome. C Block says, tell Uncle Shona. I'll tell him, C Block. I'll probably talk to him tomorrow. Trayvon says thanks. Netter says, I think you're talented and gorgeous. David at yahoo.com. I'm a graphic artist also. Thank you. Thank you, Netter. What's up, Keisha? How you doing? JP says still can't get my 7710 to print black. I hate Epson, JP. I mean, I really didn't want to have to buy that printer, but I didn't want to spend the thousands, almost 2,000 or more on the that other printer. So I went with HP to see how things go, and if I feel like it's worth it, maybe in a couple years or something, I might upgrade. But right now, I'm just sticking with that one because I'm not getting a whole lot going on with the sublimation. Um, I don't know. I got some other stuff that I'm working on though. I got this really really nice thing. I probably won't be showing y'all how to do it, but I'll be posting some pictures on Instagram once I get it done, so y'all can check those out. JP, if you contact Epson, do not tell them that you've been doing sublimation printing on there. Just let them know that your printer is having issues that it won't print black, and they will probably replace your printer, or they'll probably do something for you. Eddie says, what do you think about the Oaky White toner? That's something that I've been into. If you're using the Magic Touch paper, I think it works pretty good. Um, if you're using the Magic Touch stuff with your Oaky White toner printer, because I was at the ISS show and they did it with that. I actually have a shirt. I've only wore it like 4 times and it still looks brand new. Well, I ain't gonna say brand new, but the design, it's not hurt. It looks just like it was when they printed it on there. So I'm just kind of doing that because there may be something that I might get into. No, John, I didn't make that lamp. Somebody sent it to me. C Block says, cool. He been on my mind also. Does what feel like screen printing? The lamp or the shirts? Screen printing, you can have screen printing with like thinner inks, lighter inks that feel just like the shirt, but when you doing sublimation printing, it's absorbed into the shirt, so that just feels like the shirt. But screen printing, you can feel a little hand on there. JP says, no, I'm just printing on the film for my screen printing, and I set everything for all black, and it still wants to print traces of blue and green. I don't know. JP. I mean, I would contact Epson and just be like, look, I tell them I'm having issues with it. I had, like, if y'all watch some of my old videos, I talk about how I hate Epson. I mean, I have never liked Epson. I mean, they do try to do right by you if something don't work or if it's not working right. But, who want to wait on that, I just want something that's going to work. JP says he think Oki is the only printer that can print white. Hart and Hustle says DTG can. I don't know, Eddie B. I haven't really tried to compare it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question. That's just some, like, I don't know. That's not something I be really concerned about. Is like how stuff feel, like, okay, do this feel or do this feel, because screen print, you use if you use thinner inks and lighter inks, it can feel, it can feel pretty much like the shirt. It just depends on what inks you use. And I mean, I don't know, like if you print something and you putting a bunch of layers, or if you putting a bunch of different colors on it and stuff like that, you're gonna be putting more ink on it, so it can feel thicker. So I don't know. I don't have the shirt here to feel it and compare. That's something I don't really just do as far as try to say, okay, do this feel like screen print? I've never done that before. Like I got a shirt that's hanging up over there now, and I use those Ulano soft inks, and the hand of the ink is really soft. So I don't know. I can't really even answer that question. JP says he'll call them. Keisha says they have some printers that can use a ghost toner cartridge. No, I didn't, Hart. No, I didn't. I use the HP K8600. That's my transparency. That's all I use that for, is to print transparency film. Um, the only printers that can print sublimation mode is Epson. That's the only printers that can print sublimation. Epson printers. Unless you get the Sawgrass, and that's not gonna be at a decent price. School says, Mo, you can get the Epson. Get refillable cartridges. I have not had any problems with mine, and I have too. Yeah, like, well, I know, like with my Epson, I have had an issue trying to print black before, and had to do a bunch of cleanings, but like after a day or so. But I mean, Epson is gonna clog. It might print fine, and I don't think it matters if you print some every day or you print a couple of times a week. I've had issues with Epson with the sublimation ink. I mean, I haven't had an order, so I can't really just say, like, if you get a big order and you need to print like 50 sheets. I don't know, but I haven't had like a big order. But with me not having big orders and me just kind of printing for myself, I did kind of, I have had a few issues with it. Let me see. What's up, Nisha? How you doing? It's a storefront. Like if I was to show you outside, I'm across the street from a grocery store, Greens, a like a Mexican food restaurant, a O'Reilly Auto Parts. I'm right next to a barber shop and a nail salon. Hard and Hustle says I'm from Texas, but active duty in Georgia in the military. Uh, Netter says, if I send you my designs, how much would you charge to print them? He done, or he or she done typed that like 4 or 5 times, that same question. Hard and Hustle says, crazy, I haven't had any problems with mine. JP says, so what do y'all think Mikey Designs bought? That printer has been discontinued, Trayvon. I had it over 10 years. Nisha says, I'm growing with so much of your advice. Well, I'm glad to be able to help, Nisha. All right. If anybody else got any comments or questions, let me know. I'm gonna get ready to get off of here. I gotta go get my son's stuff ready for tomorrow. Can you have transfer paper too long? Um, I am not sure. Eddie, it don't have an expiration date on it. Usually, the kind I have purchased never had that on there. But but yeah. All right, Sharon. Yeah, it don't have an expiration date on it, but I had bought some for my laser printer. It was some for whites. Like when I first used it and I pressed it on the white shirt, like you don't have to weed it or anything. But the thing is, my white printer is only a 8.5, takes 8.5 by 5, 8.5 by 11 sheets. So you can't print like a huge print on there, but you don't have to weed it at all. You just print it, and it worked fine the first few times I used it. But I don't do a lot of white shirts, so it eventually got to where it didn't really work that well, and I was having issues with it. So I felt like, because I had it for a long time, because I don't really print white shirts. So I would say yes, but it would be nice if they would have an expiration date on there, or if they would say it lasts for so long, But I don't really think that. No, I use the HP for Let me see. Yeah, the K8600. If you can find one, that'll be amazing, because that's printer's over 10 years old. So I mean, I haven't been able to find one, so I don't have a link for it. But if you do find one, especially if it's brand new, somebody might have a used one that they selling. But I wouldn't dare sell mine. Would not dare sell it. The ink is super cheap. The ink cartridges are huge, and it do what I need to do. So I wouldn't dare sell it. All right, Patty. Let me see. Trying to see. Keisha says, I think with everything is a chance of hit and miss. Yeah, and some stuff depends on where you are, and how often you use it, and different things like that. And there's so many different ways to do things. So Eddie says that's probably why I have problems with the Soft Pro, because I had it too long. It could be, Eddie. I'm not sure, because they don't have, and that's kind of crazy. If it does expire, they should have an expiration date on it. But I know I did have that kind. I actually still have it in there, and I had it for some years, and it just won't work. I don't even. I really need to just throw it away. Keisha said it's not worth it if you're not doing a lot of sub school. I don't know what of the HP 7710, but any inkjet printer should be able to print transparency film. Any inkjet printers, I can print them with my laser printer, but they don't come out good. So I would recommend using transparency film or whatever. But if anybody else got any questions or comments or whatever, let me know. If not, I'm gonna get ready to get off. Yep. All right, but I'm gonna get ready to get off of here. I'll see y'all at 10 a.m. on the next channel. On my other channel, 10 a.m. Central Time. So if y'all have any questions or anything to talk about, I'm gonna try to have a topic in the morning to talk about in the morning. All right, now I appreciate y'all joining. Keisha, you can tell. You can tell, huh, Keisha? Yeah. But I'm gonna go ahead and jump off of here, and I appreciate y'all. All right, Shadow. But I will see you guys in another video. Prince Squad out.